Welcome to India News. Today we are joined by Renu Gupta, founder of Ensembles. She has done fashion shows at our annual wedding expos, I don't know for how many years. Again, on March 30th, she will be doing a fashion show with 15 models. She had just come back from India with a great collection, which she will be also having there at the expo as well. We are going to talk to her about what is latest in the fashion.
I'm excited to showcase my spring collection at the Wedding Expo on March 30th. I've just worked on a whole new collection of lehengas. I have about 15 models that are going to showcase the royal collection of lehengas and fusion wear. Great place for brides to come and pick what they would like, or even other people, attending weddings, parties, or whatever. So I'm looking forward to unveiling the new collection. I'm excited about this new collection. A lot of rich colors, very deep colors. And then I have a lot of ornate stuff. Seeing a lot of trend where brides are looking for heavy clothes with despite heavy clothes, it's a lot of comfort wear that they're looking for. So I'm hoping to be able to offer that to everyone with this new collection. So weddings have really changed in India as well as in here in the US. I think they've become a bigger affair than they used to be earlier. Lot of events. I get a lot of brides that are looking for multiple outfits for different events like a sangeet and mehndi, haldi, a cocktail or welcome dinner, and then for the reception, for the wedding event itself, and then bridesmaids outfits. So a lot of different things that are happening at a wedding now. It's interesting how many themes that they're coming up with and how many different color events that they have and stuff. So, and I love how the people, the attendees are also becoming involved in this. And when somebody walks in and tells me they're looking for a few Indian outfits, I know exactly where they're going with the wedding, so.
Renu, welcome to our studio.
Thank you.
And like every year, again, we welcome you and looking forward to your fashion show.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to showcasing. This has been a great expo every year, and I love unveiling my spring collection every year at your wedding expos.
So now you have just come back from India. I think 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
I just got back Sunday night.
On Sunday night. Yeah. Today is Tuesday. So jet lag, but you look very fresh.
Thank you.
Excellent. So let's talk about when you were in India. I think you spent a long time this time, right?
Yeah, this time I was gone for a long time. I explored a few markets and I was trying to find new things, new trends and stuff. So.
And you also managed to get a dip in Prayagraj as well.
Yes, 108 dips.
108 dips. Oh, even mathematically perfect, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about, on a serious note. Did you really notice some changes in the clothing fashions in India as you were traveling across?
Yeah, I think this year, this time that I explored a lot of different places and different markets and different cities, I realized how fashion conscious even smaller cities and smaller places are now. There's nothing small anywhere. Everybody, it's all celebrity based is what I realize. Anything that is, any celebrity that has worn an outfit will become the current trend. So that was very interesting.
So who is hot these days from Bollywood in terms of fashion?
Oh my God, there's so many, but even the designers, I feel like all the designers have come up with so many different things, so many different styles. And, I feel sad to say, but there are a lot of knockoffs happening, a lot of people making copies of those and trying to wear those styles. So it's a completely different.
So tell us about the collection. What are the new stuff you are bringing this?
So this time my collection is all about a royal regime sort of thing. this year I decided to do every lehenga is going to have a royal look to it. It's going to have interesting, more richer colors is what I would say. And fabrics, of course, are all silks and stuff. I'm hoping that the girls will be able to showcase it and exactly the way I picture it, which is, having a royal wedding is my theme. So
That sounds fun.
yeah, it sounds fun. I hope it.
And we also have a space for you there where you
Yes,
have your,
yes,
if people want to buy, they can come
Yeah,
and buy.
yeah,
buy
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Excellent. So tell us a little bit more about what other thing is exciting there right now in India when it comes to clothing.
I think a lot of fusion is very popular. People want comfort, but a lot of Western style infused in the Indian styles. So that is exciting. I have done some of those pieces because a lot of people are looking for stuff like that for, other events. And I feel now there's so much intermingling of all cultures that people want to wear different kinds of outfits. I mean, I have a lot of non-Indian buyers and customers who are very excited to wear Indian clothes. So it has to be comfortable. They can be overwhelmed looking at the outfits. So
Now, I have to ask you this question because I want your views that how the design of saris have changed over the years in India.
oh my God, it's completely different. It's, where it was so traditional and it was all about the fabric and the weave. Now, a lot of people have moved to ready saris. I think convenience wise, it's very easy drape, but I don't know. I think still my heart goes to all the tradition.
I totally agree with you because, I think, as a man, I think the sari is the sexiest, the most iconic dress a woman can
Absolutely.
wear. And I mean the traditional sari.
Yeah.
So I'm really personally very saddened to see the evolution of the sari. But again, we have no control on the fashion. Fashion
Yes,
has
absolutely.
its own life and convenient. It's very convenient.
It's very convenient and it's very trendy. So obviously people are looking always to stand out in a crowd. So, everybody is looking for something completely new now.
And, when I was growing up in India in a small village, we still, at that time, all the girls, everybody wore saris. There was no
Yes.
other,
Yes.
at least in the Eastern UP part. But now if you go there and, the jeans have come back there and
Absolutely.
salwar, hardly you see anybody in sari.
Hardly you see anyone in saris. And I mean, it totally surprised me. That's what I said when I traveled to smaller places in India. I realized that even in the most traditional families, gone is the concept of just wearing traditional clothes. Everybody is in jeans, Western outfits. So I think maybe this kind of sari change is good for these people.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's very
So,
convenient too.
It's very
to-
convenient. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's come back to Boston and in the US.
Yes.
And so now I think, because given the population of Indians here in this one, I think the US is also playing an important role in the Indian fashion.
Absolutely.
So
Because-
what you have noticed here in the US?
So I think a lot of people here in the US are taking their trends from India. Absolutely. It's amazing to see how people are on top of all the fashion despite being so far away from India. But even weddings, I feel like they are taking on, the weddings are done pretty much the way they are done in India. So the brides want all the same kind of outfits. They want all the latest fashions. It's all theme based. So that's very exciting to see. Very often I'll get a bride or I'll get bridesmaids or I'll get different people that will come and say, oh, this is our theme. And, it's amazing the themes that people are coming up with. I would have never thought you could have a Moroccan theme, and you can have just so many different things going on. So,
What are the changes you have seen in bridal wear in India?
I think a lot of the brides are going for very heavy outfits. It's interesting to see how much these outfits can weigh now. But they've gone back to a lot of traditional stuff, so it's good to see that they are wearing lehengas, but it's all ornate. It's a lot of embroidery, a lot of ornate stuff now is what they're going for. So.
What about on the men front?
Men,
I know you do not carry the men's.
That is my next thing. I do want to explore a little in the men's, because I do get a lot of clients that say they want.
Actually, we here at Indian News, we get often calls from the Americans,
yeah.
and they call us and say, "Oh, where can I find? Where we can find the Indian
men's
dress for
wear,
men's?"
yes.
And they go to stores and hardly they find it.
Yeah, I know. I've had few customers. I do carry just a small collection for people that need stuff like that. I do carry a small collection, and a lot of times people will come back and tell me, we ordered online and it was just not what worked for us. And I think that's the other thing. A lot of clients that come tell me that they ordered online, and if they've never worn Indian outfits, it can be overwhelming. They don't know what to expect with the fit, with the cut, and then when they come and they try different styles, that's when it works out for them.
So now the fashion, it's a tricky question for you. So if you talk about the fashion in India, now who has a more influence on that? Is Bollywood still, or it is from the US or from the Western world, or it's a combination of both?
I think it's a lot influenced from India. The designers are doing an amazing job in India. And I think a lot of the brides, even brides from here, want to go back and shop there. And the designers are thriving on that. The brides that they get from overseas that come to India and shop with them. And every wedding has so many events now. So
yeah, sure.
Each bride is looking for at least 5 to 7 good outfits to wear between all the events that people do at the weddings. So.
On average, how many dress bride might use during the entire ceremony?
So I think brides are using at least between 5 to 7 outfits at the wedding. Between a Sangeet, and there are so many new events that we never had, 30 years ago. Nobody heard of having cocktail parties and but there's so many events now that are added on. Like a mehndi has become a big event, haldi has become a big event at the wedding. So there's a lot of different things going on now.
So hopefully you'll be able to display some of the latest.
I hope so.
Renu, thank you so much for your time,
so much,
and all the best, and we'll see you on Sunday.
We'll see you on Sunday. Thank you very much. Looking forward to showcase.
Perfect.